Let's wait for Twitch to acknowledge us. Okay, so hello everybody and welcome back to Finding the Path. Our uninspired name for a Pathfinder game with our DM Chris. So Chris, take us off.
Okay, well, let's see, Dryad and, who the hell's, and Aster out in the woods. Yep, you're out in the woods, wandering around aimlessly after the goblin tracks.
Don't forget about Ben.
And, don't forget?
Ben the bear.
Ben the bear, yeah, Ben the bear's along as well.
He's alive.
And you haven't really found anything, but some pieces of equipment that's been abandoned, but nothing of any particular value. They clearly scattered when they went out initially, but yeah, it looks like they did eventually then start moving off particular directions, but several different directions. That's about it, really. Seth and John are, I assume, wandering around town.
Yeah, I do want to wander in a tactical fashion, if possibly.
Well, as you wander around, you notice people whispering and pointing at you, and eyeing you out, and occasionally people rushing up to you and giving you small gifts like flowers or.
Yeah, anyone that points or approaches me, I openly wave and.
They're delighted. I mean, one person. I think a baker went and shoves a loaf of freshly baked bread into Seth's hands, saying that you're not eating well. You need to feed yourself. You're looking terribly thin, dear. Rather plump, flowery woman, You notice girls checking you out. Maybe not Seth so much. In fact, they look at Seth, and then when they see what's behind the helmet, they sort of blanch slightly.
Oh no! I don't show my helmet.
Start retching.
Yeah.
I don't show
the girls definitely seem to be quite interested in John.
John's definitely quite interested in the girls.
In fact, at one point, this gorgeous young woman, and I mean, she is a maid. Okay, she comes sashaying up to you and says, "My lord, perhaps you could help me. I'm in a terrible state."
I am already off the saddle of the camel.
And his spear is in his hand, and he has another one on his back.
I'm preparing to charge with the lance. No, I'm instantly off the camel with helmet in hand, asking how I can be of assistance.
My lord, I seem to have this terrible pest problem at home, and I need someone to help me. By myself, I don't think I can do it myself, because they seem to be very, very large rats, unnaturally large, that are infesting my basement.
What is a piss problem?
That's what I thought at first.
No rats.
I was like, somebody needs to help me piss because I cannot do it myself.
I'm thinking golden showers 2 times in a week. No way.
Oh my god. And she's like, my father, normally he would take care of this sort of thing, but unfortunately he's out. My sister apparently is getting up to no good with the local miller's son. And my father's in such a state, he's very unhappy, so he hasn't really been paying attention to what's going on at home, but I can't deal with this myself. And my lord, please, if you do me the honor of coming around and helping me with this problem.
Happy make piss.
And she looks up at you, very inviting.
I accept, and I asked the cleric if he's going to come and help.
But we don't need more than one person. Just one person is plenty. I mean, normally my father would deal with this, so my lord, just you, if you would come along, that would be perfect.
If they end up having sex...
I just say to, you can do this by yourself. You don't need, this girl don't need to rot her.
I say okay, but the camel must come, but we'll wait outside.
Yes, certainly. We can't, whatever that thing is, can't come in the house.
So if they end up having sex, I'm just gonna say that her father usually takes care of that stuff.
Oh, mwah, incest, lovely. Okay, so you're gonna follow her?
Yes, I'm going to go. Yes.
Okay, so she leads you off to a general store somewhere in the town. And,
Buy condoms.
Sorry?
Buy condoms. Use protection.
You go inside. It's quite a well-appointed little store, not particularly large, and fairly well stocked with various odds and ends, and clearly well looked after. And she takes you downstairs into the basement and takes you across, and it's sort of storage area. And the far end, there's also a little cot where clearly she sleeps, and presumably her father sleeps there somewhere as well. There's probably another cot. And as she leads you in, she suddenly turns around and molds her delicious body up against yours. Says, "My lord," whispers in your ear.
I see no rats.
Be my daddy, my old. Be my daddy.
Well, they're perhaps not here at the moment, but I need some comfort, my lord. It's a little bit scary. Yeah. She kisses me.
I just didn't remember. I see what you mean. Yes. What would he do? Yeah, I guess he would be game for this, and yeah, he'd go along with it.
Well, at that point, she starts helping you out of your armor.
Plus twist, she's a giant rat.
Yeah, yeah. I'm waiting to get clubbed over the head or something like that, but yeah.
So, she draws you across the room to her little cot and pulls you down. She seems extremely eager, this girl.
And then,
Going along with us?
Eagerness is met with eagerness as long as everything looks in order. You know what I mean?
Well, you're standing there. This delightful little girl is naked and spread on the bed. Your spear is
hang on, ready. You said a cot before. How old is this person?
This woman, she's probably about 17.
All right. Just when you said cot, and then you said little girl there before, I'm thinking, hang on, is this guy trying to make?
No, she's a very petite woman. She's a woman, gorgeous.
Can I ruin this for everyone? How? What armor are you wearing? Okay.
Well, now he's wearing none.
No. Like what at the beginning?
He's armed with a spear.
God, no, it's just damn it. What armor were you wearing before this?
I was wearing, is it chain? Not chain. I was wearing scale mail.
Scale mail. So like, you're there for like a good 4 minutes taking off your clothes.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
You can hastily take it off and have a helping hand. That's like 2 minutes max.
She was wearing fairly loose sort of clothing that came off with a pull of
Of
string.
course, we're not.
His
speaking
took a
about
bit
it,
longer, but yeah. So
After the quotes hit the floor, there was a ting on his scale mail somewhere from the crotch area.
I took the crotch area off myself.
at this point, you've got the girl down on the cot. She's deliciously naked, spread before your eyes. Your spear is in hand, and you hear a heavy tread upstairs.
That is home.
If the camel would have said something if someone walked in through the door.
There are people walking across the street all the time.
The camel is constantly spitting.
Because
Jailus!
It's a gate.
Where are you, girl? Damn it!
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ! I grabbed the shield and cover myself up.
The trap door is swinging open on the top, and she's, oh, God, hide! What? Where? Grabbing her clothing and trying to get it on.
I just stand there with the shield covering
A
my.
large, meaty man comes down the steps, and he sees you standing there, completely naked, with just a shield in front of your spear, and his disheveled daughter standing behind you. His jaw drops. His eyes nearly bug out of his head. By the gods! Who are you? What are you doing with my daughter?
I said,
Only I do that.
Come down, sir. This is a very awkward situation, I understand. My name is John Hawkward, and I am a very, 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 very famous cavalier. I cannot apologize about your daughter, but It was all her doing. I did not touch those.
Do you have diplomacy or anything like that? Or
I have quite a high diplomacy, actually.
Bluff, maybe, I don't know.
Both of them are +5.
Well, he's not bluffing. He's not lying at this point. He's actually telling the truth.
have diplomacy?
Well.
What did you roll in the wrong?
Oh yeah, he makes it. Come on.
22.
22. Well, somehow.
Out combat rolling. I've told you. Go Pete.
Well, you definitely managed to calm him down, although he is not very happy with you. Let me just check. 22.
Use a handle daddy ability.
I have high strength. I should be good at that.
Sorry for me. This was just too funny.
Well, he's saying, well, this is still unacceptable. Please put your clothes on and leave my store.
I'm sorry, sir. She needed help. Apparently, you have rats. You have rats.
Where? In her.
Okay, didn't get high enough on that one. Okay, so you dress yourself and leave?
I explained that she said he has problems with rats, and I asked him, is it true?
You blame Shyla. Oh, no, you just tell him. He says, no, we don't have problems with rats. What's that got to do with the situation?
I go, my friend, I have made a very, very big mistake. I apologize. If you have problem with rats, so you see John Hawkward, and I will fix rats. Yes.
Rats? What the hell is he talking about? Rats? Just get them.
And then, as I'm going up out the trapdoor, I just kind of like look down at you little tinker. That is a very rude thing to do. You lied to a knight.
She's just sitting on her bed looking, sulky.
I go, yes, you can have Charlie next time to answer to. I have Charlie. He will
She's
talk
looking
about-
positively delicious, even sulky, just by the way.
Still,
What was that, charisma?
I'm not rolling to attack the butcher to get to him.
If you had to separate charisma and looks, her comeliness is an 18.
There you go. Good.
She's a very good-looking little girl.
Yeah.
Or little woman, if you like.
Yes, I just hastily
Positively lusting after our knight with his lance.
Yes, then I just hastily make it back to Charlie, and as I'm mounting Charlie, I'm just muttered to him, "Fucking women," and then Charlie just goes.
And he spits at the door.
No, he does not spit at the door. I'm not getting murdered by a butcher.
Okay, so what are the rest of you guys doing?
As I said before.
Mm-hmm.
I
Go
guess.
around,
Oh, yeah,
burn
sorry,
shit.
I guess you need
Well,
to
that's
jump
fine.
on Seth right now because we kind of take some long time to walk around the forest and such.
Yeah, okay, so you're
So
walking
basically,
around town?
Go around. If there's any goblin that needs burning for some reason, I do that with a smile on my face, still behind my helmet. If I see Bob, I'll go to him and talk, saying, "How you what's up?" That's that.
Well, for goblin burning, there's not really anything to burn. It looks like very few goblins were actually killed. The vast majority that were killed by you lot.
By
Yeah.
me.
So by your party. So the ones that were, they've already pretty much been dealt with. They were dealt with last night already. The guard was running, double shifts right the way through the night, while you guys were fast asleep with your little blankets pulled up around your chins, and they were sorting everything out. So most of the mess is being cleared away. There is still a little bit of fire damage here and there and whatnot, but the stuff
How,
that
by
can
the
be
way,
easily handled is handled.
if my face is not, because you obviously like people approaching John because he's pretty much good looking or something, but if my face is
Well, they're
hidden,
approaching you as well. You just haven't
Yeah.
had any invitations to, sex. That's all.
yeah, I'm not looking for that. I'm just I don't really want to talk to anyone specifically. So
But people are
if the- if-
coming up and greeting you and giving you little gifts and stuff. Nothing of value, just nice
No.
flowers, a bit of
I
food.
guess I accept like And I just nod towards them, like, I don't actually say anything. Like, I really don't like to talk with.
And the ones that aren't actually actively coming up and talking to you, you see everyone notices you and they're whispering about you, pointing at you.
Okay. But my kind of a goal is like patrolling and just see if I can see Bob anywhere.
Are you going near the chapel or?
Yes,
the chapel?
that was my
Cathedral?
intention.
Well, at the cathedral, you may well probably arrive there when they're in the middle of the ceremony, because there would be sort of late morning, just before lunch. And there are a few people there, definitely not the crowds that were there the day before. Mainly just Father Xantus and a bunch of Arcotals. Yes, I pronounce it, Arcotl, yeah. And Bob is there as well, observing. And they go through, there's some praying and chanting and incense swaying and various odds and things like that, and pouring of oil and all of that lot going on.
I obviously do not interrupt the sermon because that would be fucking rude. I don't know.
Well, when they finish, Father Xantus comes over to you and he brings Father Bob with you. He says, "Good day, good day. Thank you for coming. I see you've come to see the dedication which we finally got done. It's terrible what happened yesterday, but I'm glad our cathedral is finally open and dedicated to the gods. It's a good day."
Yes. It was fate that it would be so.
Well,
I believe.
Certainly, I hope the gods look over us and ensure that when we work in their name, that we are successful.
So, just see, so Bob comes over as well.
Yes,
Wait.
yeah, no, he's there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the thing.
A little bit frail, shaking a little bit. Ah, my son, it's good to
Father
see you.
Bob. How are you holding up?
Shay,
Are you-
what was that?
Are you fine? Are you okay? Is there any?
Am I dying? No, I'm not dying. I'm perfectly healthy. What's this die? What a terrible thing to say.
There, I go closer and I go closer. Father, is everything okay?
Yes, of course it's okay. You're telling me I'm dying. Oh, good God, really?
No, I was merely asking if were you assaulted yesterday?
Oh, no, not of course not. I mean, goblins would not assault me. I'm a holy man.
Of
Even
course.
the heathen realize not
Of
to
course,
touch
yes.
a holy man. Oh, shit.
I was
Gods
merely
look
asking.
after-
It was their fate to. It was fate, of course, as always.
Well, being favoured of the gods has its benefits. Now, if they go do something about arthritis, then I'd really be happy. Really. I'll get everything, I suppose. Oh, God, and of course, today, no bloody respect. No damn respect.
So I explained the situation. Maybe it's been filled in by by the situation by the father Santis, but I just want to say that I will. What our current course of action is, what I will do while I'm here, patrolling.
Yes.
Just say if there's trouble, you can come and find me.
Yes, you are such a good son of the church, my boy. Such a good son of the church. It does my heart good to see you here and looking after the people. There's a tear in his eye.
Oh. Okay. I just try and make it short and say that if there's trouble, I will be around. I want to like seclude my patrols kind of near the chapel, I guess, not trying to go around too much. I just want to be closer to. Yeah.
Yes, we'll feel much, much safer with you here, my boy. It's a quivering hand on your cheek.
Just grunt again and yes. And yeah. Kinda. Okay. So I guess I really don't like that, but I endure. So I guess go. I go out again.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Well,
just
nothing
say farewell.
nothing of note really happens apart from
Yeah.
people coming to you, but significant. Certainly, no woman accosting you and taking you down to their basements for their fathers to apprehend. There's Dryad and Aster camp out in the woods, or they're coming back to town to sleep in a bed.
Oh yes, I'm okay. Like I can easily make hammocks and such from like stuff because I've always been sleeping here. So it's Aster's decision. I'm like, you wanna sleep in here or you wanna go inside town?
This is like almost nighttime, or
Yeah, it's coming at night time, and if you're in town, it'll be easier, obviously, to get to the Lord if you're going to go on the hunt tomorrow morning, first thing. But I'm sure you could walk in from the forest, or you could stand him up. Depends on what you want to do.
I'll propose camping outside the city. I'm kind of yeah. 3 is fine. Sleeping here is fine for me. I don't mind. I really do not. I wish to be in the nature for a while. Maybe.
I put a hand on him. And I'm like, I like you. You're a nice dude, Aster.
I try to be. And I pretty much spend the whole night looking off into the distance, thinking about my wild hunt and all that.
Aren't you going to sleep?
Well, you get my point. Of course I'm gonna sleep. It's just, yeah. Yes, I am going to sleep. Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure, otherwise I end up with fatigue the next day. But yeah.
Of course.
And
Okay.
Dryad?
Yeah, I make some water. I light the fire. I make some because I have the right flammable thing as a 0 spell and create water for us. I guess we hunted some small animals. I mean, I would suppose. Doing all this, I burn those. I make a little camp and somewhere for us to sleep, and we sleep.
Okie dokie. Cool. And Seth and John, for the evening, what are you doing?
I would like to try and find this place that does the banners, if possible, like a seamstress or however it is.
Well, you have the banner from...
Yes, but I
barracks.
really need one of my own though.
Oh, you want your own one? Okay, no,
Yeah.
you can look around. You can probably find a tailor or seamstress or some such.
Yeah, and
I'm sure there must be one in town.
yeah, I just walk in and ask if they're the people who made this banner, like the town banner.
No, those were made a long time ago. I mostly do clothing.
I asked her if she could make one like this for me.
Well, I could do something for you. I'm not sure if I could do something of quite that quality. As I say, I normally do clothing, but I could. What exactly are you wanting on the banner?
And I explained to her that I want something that can be mounted on a pole to go on my camel. Like it's a battle.
Well, I
band.
can certainly stitch that up for you in a piece of cloth with rings down the one side, so you can, put it on your pole, and a tie, so you can tie it in place. The actual design, though, what are you looking for there?
I said I
can easily give you a flat piece of cloth.
I explained to her that it needs to have my house's sigil on it, and it is a hawk standing on a piece of wood in black on red cloth.
Well, probably the best thing to do, because I'm not really that great at embroidering. We don't really have people here that I could maybe get one of the artists in town to cut out a shape of a hawk and use some black dye and maybe paint it on, something like that. With that.
Yeah, I'd say yes. The detail is not required. It just needs to be red background, black shape of a hawk, standing on a piece of wood. Hawk wood.
Oh, certainly. Well, if you give me 2 days, I'm sure I can put together for you.
And then I just ask her how much it would cost for a goblin slayer.
Well, out of game, I have absolutely no cooking clue. I'll have to have a look at costs. Let's have a look here.
But it's kind of weird. I can't find it anywhere, but like it's part of my character class. I kind of need it.
That's kind of weird. I'm just gonna have to look at something that's similar because it's not a magical item. I mean, it really is just a.
No. It's just literally like an aspect of the class.
Goblin Slayer?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I mean, it can't be that expensive. I mean, maybe a couple of gold at most.
Yeah, I was thinking a couple of gold.
So we can figure that out a bit later rather than waste time now. Done paying. You should have it in 2 days.
Yeah, well, I thank her then, and I'll come back in a couple of days to see how it goes.
Okay, fantastic.
And then the only other thing I wanted to price up was armor for the camel, which I believe is actually quite fucking expensive.
You would have to get it made from scratch. You'd need to find an armorer, which you can probably find in town, and he would be absolutely clueless how to fit it to a camel, so it would take a lot more time and probably a lot more expensive. Probably the best thing to do would be go to a place where where camels are, more common. No, definitely not. Yeah.
Perfectly common where I am.
But I'm guessing, I mean, if you're going somewhere where barding camels was a normal thing, it would cost what normal barding costs, which I'm sure there's a price for that.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'll look into how much exactly it costs and we'll work that out.
You have a couple of $100 gold, because that's what it's going to cost.
Yeah, okie doke. Is there anything else to do?
149.
No, other than just to let the innkeeper know that nothing came up today and, we'd be going in the morning.
Not the innkeeper,
Not the innkeeper, the Lord there, sorry.
Yeah. Well, he is absolutely delighted. He is very excited. And he's starting to get a little bit creepy. He is clearly, sort of hero worshipping you.
Yeah, John's probably...
You officially have a fanboy.
Yeah.
Very one-man fan club.
And Jack's loving it. John's loving it, sorry.
Oh, okay, well there we go, as long as he's enjoying himself.
Oh, sorry, there is one important thing I need to do. As we were patrolling around, I know you said there wasn't many goblin corpses, but did we come across a goblin corpse?
Well, there were a couple stacked on the side of the road, but not
excellent. Perfect.
Yeah.
I just take Charlie up to them, and I make sure that Charlie gets the scent of the goblins. Literally. It's camels have scent as a racial.
Okay.
That's not a feat or anything. It has scent.
What are you gonna do with scent?
But basically, becking down the camel, and the camel just literally shoves his nose inside of everything, just so he knows what the scent of a goblin is. And I explained to the camel through many years of handling camels that these are dangerous. And the camel understands.
So next time you come across goblins, the camel's going to turn around and run his arse off. Is that what you're saying?
No. It should alert me to them.
Oh, okay.
I guess I would have to ask it to do it. I'm not expecting you to say my camel barks out loud.
I think camels bark. Really.
And whatever the noise it is.
They would spit out loud.
Yeah. But,
what exactly does that scent ability do? I mean, it just means you recognize the smell.
No. Scent, basically, that's the same thing I have on my bear. Basically, what happens with scent is like a dog getting the... You know how dogs in airports get a scent of cocaine? And they just peruse the... that thing, the train with all the bags, and they kind of jump on specifically one or two, and that has drugs in it.
Camel's gonna jump.
No. I'm saying that if the smell is near enough to the camel, I mean, it's your DM's decision to decide what near is. The camel would alert John in some way or another.
It says generally within 30 feet, and then if it's windy, 60 feet, and if it's windy in the other way, 15 feet. 60 feet if it was blowing towards me, and 15 feet if it's And
Cool, okay.
if it's
Yeah.
it specializes in survival, then I can roll Camel to follow it. However, at the moment,
Don't you
Yeah,
have to teach
that-
a camel a trick for that?
no, that is a racial of the thing, but he doesn't have any
No, the
points.
scent is. I mean, he can smell things.
Nope, it's part of the same description.
Yeah, but how do you get the camel to do something unless you've trained him in a trick so the camel knows, oh, I must train this.
It's not.
Or,
It's
oh, I
not,
must warn.
it's
No,
not-
he gets you.
it's
You
a
get
it's a special racial of the creature.
yeah. Every special qualities. That's what they're called. Every kind of animal gets different ones, and at level 1, just so you know, you can give it one trick.
Yeah, but there is no trick for that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
but
so
what
very
it looks to me, the way it looks to me, is scent is an ability of the camel, which is fine. Just like bite is an ability of the camel. But the camel's not going to bite on command unless it's battle trained, which, as I understand, yours is, and that's essentially a trick.
Yeah, this is just
The same with
like
if you want him to track, that is a trick you need to teach him. The fact that he has scent means he's able to use track. So in other words, you couldn't teach track to an animal that can't scent or can't see tracks.
I mean, I've linked it there. It just literally says that a creature with a survival skill and a scent ability can follow tracks by smell, making
Yeah, you can do it.
a survival check. So, I mean, I'd have to roll for the survival check, and at the moment he has no points in survival anyway. It's because it's a wisdom thing, and the camel's not very wise.
Yeah, you do
Yeah, but
get.
the thing is, how do you command him to track? Unless
It's
you've
just-
taught him that trick, so he knows that's what he needs
Yeah,
to do.
that's what I'm saying. Track isn't a trick,
It is.
is it?
You can teach any animal any trick, whatever you want it to be. Attack is a trick. Rollover is a trick. Track. Any of those things are tricks. How good he is at it obviously depends on his ability. So scent is an ability. So if you teach him how to track, he'll track scent. And he
I know,
can
but
give
it doesn't mention anything about having the track skill in that description.
Oh, notice it doesn't. It just talks about his ability, and it says he has the capability of detecting someone within a certain amount of feet, etc., etc., etc. The trick part of it is how does he notify you, and how do you tell him what he wants, what you want. In other words, how does the communication between you and the animal happen?
It would probably
And
go
that's,
something.
that's
It
not
would,
automatic.
it would probably go something like.
Yeah, if you know that you want him to do that.
I mean,
But
okay,
what
we.
you are assuming a certain level of communication between you and your camel, which is
I know,
fine.
I know.
I
but
want to know is how does that.
I have the equivalent of a druidic link to my camel, though.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, okay, yes, you do. Okay, from that point of view, sure. Okay, then
Yeah.
we'll allow it. But if you didn't have that, I would say you would.
No, I would kind of go
Because
along
that's
with
like
that.
someone buying a bloodhound, and then
then
you
just-
telling me, oh, I can use this bloodhound to track. Well, no, you fucking can't unless you've actually trained him to track.
No,
Yeah.
he's
The
paladin
bloodhound
bonded
will say,
mount.
Follow him, and the bloodhound's just going to look at you wagging your tail like you're an idiot because he doesn't know what you mean.
I probably am an idiot. I picked a camel as a mount, but
Basically, just
No,
to
it's
explain it, the link is a druid can handle her animal companion as a free action, or push it as a move action, even if she doesn't have any ranks in the handle animal skill. The druid gains a +4 circumstances bonus to all wide empathy checks and handle animals made regarding to this animal companion. That's what link is. It's not a
Yeah,
telepathic
you
link.
use-
oh no, I didn't say it was telepathic.
No, I was
I-
just explaining it.
I'm just saying that the whole point of this camel is I have not literally just gone and picked up this camel at the market the day before we met.
No,
This
this is the thing you've been having from like almost childhood, if I'm right.
Well, I wasn't born with the camel.
No, I'm not saying. Oh, I said almost childhood.
Use that with the camel. Oh,
Like when you
No,
started
no,
training
no,
for a cavalier.
It's just yeah yeah.
When he started training.
Basically the camel's 6 years old. That's how I've role played it as, and most
I
of
think
the
what we're
time.
gonna do, because from what I understand, your empathy with him buffs your animal handling ability. Do you have animal handling as a
Yes,
skill?
it buffs it like by.
He doesn't even need to have the skill. Like the link specifically says that you don't need to have the skill. You treat it as a trained skill with that animal, and you get an additional bonus 4 to any wild empathy and handle animals.
I mean, basically, by the looks of it, the gist of it is, over time, it will have got survival skills, just as we have like skills in perception, etc., etc. That shows us what we're good at. Like at the moment, this guy.
We're gonna have to look at that in a bit more detail because
I think we should do this in the break.
You use animal handling to effect a trick, but the trick still needs to be trained. Now, the fact that you've had the animal for a while means you should have a certain number of tricks, and the number of tricks an animal can learn based on intelligence and based on your animal handling ability. So we're going to need to have a look into that and see, and then you need to pick what tricks. Now, obviously, you're going to want track as a trick.
I'm saying I've already got the tricks.
You only get one at level 1.
Yeah, I get more than one actually. Because it comes combat trained, so it comes.
Oh yeah, besides the ones that you already have, I'm saying like the trick you get is 1.
I know, I've got them.
So you'll need to then add track as one of your tricks, or guard, or whatever it is. It needs to be something that an animal can do. So you'll need to decide exactly what that is. So if you want to say he guards against a scent or tracks a particular scent, you'll need to put that in terms of a trick on how you command him. Is it a verbal command? Because for example, if you're silenced, you're not going to be able to command him. Is it a command where you touch him a certain way? So in other words, you have to be right next to him. That's the kind of thing you need to put together.
I know, but like literally
you have an emotional link with him, but not a telepathic link with him.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like a dog being trained to do it.
No, exactly.
You don't need a telepathic link.
You need to have.
But this is what I'm saying. This is saying though, it's a 6-year-old camel that's been.
Anyway, we can talk about this
for a long time.
It isn't like in the game right now. We can talk about this later.
You're going to have various tricks already trained, so we'll need to find out what those tricks are.
Yeah, I know. I've already said I've got the link from there. I've got all of his tricks and everything that he knows. Like I say, that skill, that just that special ability there says it's part of the special ability, not an additional things. And the way to turn scent from simply being able to smell into tracking is to have points in survival skill.
Your fucking camel has stealth.
No, it can stealth.
Oh, okay. I was curious.
Stealth camel. That's a little bit scary.
Anyway, I like to change this thing, and I like to basically go at me and Aster before we go to sleep, if possible.
Okay.
So I think the scent thing will definitely tie into guard. So you can tell him to guard, and if he smells that smell, he will raise the alarm. So that's fine. But I think you are going to have to take
if that's the way it's going to be, then that's the way it's going to be. However, my objection still is that's not what it says in the description of the skill. However...
Well, in the description of the skill, it says he is capable of smelling enemies at 30 yards. It doesn't say he's capable of notifying you. It doesn't say that you have any ability to actually tell him that that's what he must do.
But
and logically, it's like having a bloodhound that has the ability to smell. Bloodhounds all come with the ability to scent. They're born with it.
Yeah,
but unless you train your bloodhound, it's not going to help you.
He's got the point
unless
on
you
that.
have a way of telling your bloodhound.
But I know he has a point, but I'm just reading what it says. It just says the creature with the survival skill and the scent ability can follow tracks by smell.
Okay, so
yeah, exactly. He can follow tracks by smell if he wants to.
Okay, so here's this. We don't have this. This is not happening.
Tell him to.
We're spending 20 minutes on this. Let's go on.
Yeah, I will have to look at this again later.
Yeah, I mean, we can look at this later. Why I say let's not spend a lot more time on this is because, from what I see, we're only doing 3 hours today, and Raz is almost like falling asleep on his chair right there.
Oh,
I'm close.
Seeing out of his eyes anymore. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
we can.
Close to dying,
we can do these discussions if they come into game.
No, we can do it afterwards. Gary and I can have a big argument afterwards. And everyone else
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So I wanna go to Aster when you go to sleep. I really wanna chat with him, and at a certain point, I wanna bring up like his quest and all, and I want to like inquire on it quite curiously, not in a like offensive or harsh manner, really like child, like curious. Like this is very interesting to me. What is it specifically?
Well, I come from insert tribe name. I can't pronounce it at this hour, but I come from this tribe in the Shanti region, and basically we're a tribe of hunters. We serve the god of the hunt, Anun, and we serve his ritual called the Wild Hunt. When we come of age, we are sent out into the world to hunt the biggest things we can find and bring them back. Bring back evidence of this. Basically, we assert ourselves a position of nobility and leadership into the tribe, and this is what not many of us succeed. The last one to succeed was Gwyn Upnude. He was the underworld. He was the first to rise from the scummiest regions of this tribe, hunt down a dragon and bring back his fangs. And now we try to hunt something bigger than he did. We try to hunt something bigger than his dragon, which was from his tales. Of course, every good tale deserves some embellishment, but from his tales, it was a white dragon. So we tried to hunt something bigger than that. I don't know. Do you want to hear about our rituals or about our traditions in more detail? I can tell you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like we don't need to roleplay all of this, but I
know.
am curious, and I will continue my inquiry.
I'll just say that for now, I hope to ride with the hounds of Anun and have him help me in the hunt. It's a process that will take time and skill, and it's again, I hope you don't mind, seeing as you're a man of the forest and knowing you guys don't really agree with killing wild animals for no particular reason.
This is not no particular reason, as I'm sure you do not know, but there are animals who send out their young to prove themselves out in the wild after they've groom. Oh fuck it! I'm gonna do my normal voice for 1 second.
Yeah, don't.
After they groom them for the first part of their lives, they send them out into the wild and hope they survive. And if they come back as males full of power, they are respected in the certain community. Depends on the animal. I will help you on this, but you need to promise me one thing: that bears isn't something you shall never shoot. I am okay with nature's balance, and I am okay with and insert your tribe's name right here. But bears is something that I will never tolerate anybody touching.
See, we may reach conflict at one point here. I'm meant to hunt things on a certain scale. I cannot just go and hunt out a dragon. I have to.
I get it. I'm asking you to to not kill bears. This is my request to you as a friend, if you consider me that at least.
Fair enough. If this is what you need, then I will try to find something else to hunt when the time comes, and I think I can take down a bear. But for now, I can barely hit one damn thing, as you can probably have spotted. So
I promise my help next time. Your shot shall be true.
I hope it is. I hope it will be.
Hey,
And we
that's
just I just go to sleep now.
I sleep in a tree, by the way. This is an FYI.
A tree, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I think maybe we should roll to see if you fall out. Do you normally sleep in trees?
Well, I mean, I would imagine that actually no, I sleep. I sleep as with Ben, and like I use Ben as a pillow, basically.
Oh, a bear can climb trees. Are you sure you don't want Ben up there?
Produce a bear can climb?
No, I sleep on the ground, and I see use him as a. Yeah, he's a like half my size, basically. And when he goes up, he's actually like level 4. He should be bigger than me.
But now he's pink.
Yeah, now.
I'm flushing.
One second. Okay, showing this on stream again. Like this is Ben the bear.
I'm not gonna get any viewers for that, Chucky. No one show cats. Only cats. Well,
Only cats will get me
inflate the video
followers.
count.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, we sleep and that's the night.
Sweet. Okay. Well, the morning comes. What are you guys off gonna do?
I don't change my spells, Chris.
I wanna.
Actually, what time are we playing until? I just wanna see where
We are
should-
doing an hour and 15 minutes more.
Okay, cool.
So I wanna like wake up Aster in the morning. He hasn't woken up already. Because like Aster, you've got a hunt thingy. Come on, wake up.
I'll actually probably wake up in the, at sunrise pretty much. So I'd either be up or we'd wake up at the same time.
Yeah. Anyway, our main idea is here as reach the noble before he leaves.
All right, so we can set off and get there as fast as possible, and head straight to the noble's place. Well, personally, I don't really.
Okay. And John and Sid? Well, not Sid.
Well, I wake before most people
Well, that's
anyway,
it.
so I imagine the first time anyone would see me would be outside with Charlie.
Well, I guess nothing really. We're waiting for that woman to return, right?
It's a couple of days. Like she said, a couple of days. We're free to do a lot of stuff.
Okay, if you guys, do you guys want to fast forward anything? Because I think it feels like it's just gonna be the same thing.
Like, I
That's
mean,
what-
we fast forward until like Chris or anybody else feels like doing something or something interesting happens. I
Right.
guess in the hunt, something
I was
interesting.
gonna say it's going hunting. No.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going hunting.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So,
Sure.
take us off, Chris. What happens?
We're
Okay,
breaking
dokie,
the
well,
promise with
you-
the old guy. Doesn't matter. Breaking the promise with Bob being around.
So you all gather at the inn, where Lord Alderan is there to greet you. He's very, very excited. He serves you all a very, very light breakfast, and he makes a riding horse available to each of you. And he suggests great Cavalier John maybe uses the horse for today instead of the camel, because the horse is not going to be very happy with the camel.
Absolutely
No way, dude.
disgusting. The drink gets put on the table, and shit kicks off. I will not take that us out there. I will take the camel, and we will be fine.
He can stay behind. It's okay.
No. I insist you must come with. It would be preferable if you
No,
took the
no,
horse.
he can stay with us. I'm just saying a bit behind us. So
I just turned to the
Well,
druid.
yes, you will.
And are you going to leave? Your bear? Are you going to leave the?
no.
fucking bear?
I have never.
Then you shut your fucking mouth. I will take the camel, and you will take the fucking bear.
I said you should take the camel, but just not stay near the horses. They're not gonna like you.
Yes, we will hunt in pack when we are 10 miles apart. You are very clever, druid.
Well,
The battle of voices.
Okay, really, not to worry, guys. I'm sure we can all take our pets. It should be fine. Not a problem.
A pet? It is not a pet. It is a battle camel.
Okay. Your lover, maybe. Whatever,
Ah, my blade wants bear hide. Let's go.
Lady. Oh, God. Never mind anything else. Anyway,
I say that out loud. I really don't care for dryads.
You have no idea. I talked to Aster about that, by the way.
I'll kind of
I have no idea.
respond.
I just
No.
don't like you.
I give him an extremely like. During this whole time, I've been like calm, like smiling to everybody, even if they've been insulting me. But at this point, extremely cold look towards him. Like extremely cold look.
And you turn
I
around.
don't even. I pretend you're not there.
I kind of respond with, well, my arrows want dragon hide, but time is of the essence. Let's just go.
Well, you all mount up on either a riding camel, of all
battle
things, or
camel.
horse. A battle camel. Of course, mais oui.
Should we roll for the
Mon
HQ
petit
of the horses?
yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go.
What are the HQ
So you
of the
all
horses?
hop on your mounts, and the ride to Tick Forest takes a few hours. So you take a gentle ride, but you're leaving really early in the morning. The camel a little bit behind, so your host sort of spends time talking to you and sort of trying to shout to John in the background there.
Hang on, my camel's got as much speed as a horse.
Yeah, I know, but you need to keep a little bit of distance until the horses get used to your camel.
Oh no,
Otherwise, it'll be very restive and difficult for these guys who have not ridden a lot to ride.
that's tough shit for them. Then I try to stay with the pack. My character has no shame in his camel, and if
Camel's
people
going to be trying to bite the horses are going to be trying to bite the camels, and everyone's going to be bouncing around all over the place and constantly fending off teeth, and you're going to all arrive there tired, and your asses are going to be sore. And you're going to be grumpy. So you eventually get there grumpy, even the host who's, trying desperately to be charming is starting to grit his teeth a little bit. He is also, you notice, he's gone more and more from charming to sort of creepy stalkerish during the day. He's really getting just a little bit, sort of asking you like really personal questions.
Again,
You
I'm
only just
very.
met this guy.
I'm very like, yeah, okay, yeah, and I answer like, happy to chat and keep conversation up. I'm
Say if it doesn't actually speak to you. it speaks
really,
to John.
Chuky, so you told him the colour of your underwear and how many times you masturbate a week, you freak.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it.
He gets really personal.
No, I
Like,
mean,
really,
give me a really personal question. I
Colour
mean,
of
I
your
need.
underwear and how many times you masturbate a week. That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking personal.
do you shit